So let's get it. Just to let you know, I moved all signs to Monday. I no longer will do it on Sunday. I moved it to Monday. And you can check the timestamps in the comments. So for the first
Imagine
sign,
what would happen if every
ooh,
person in the United States suddenly visited your website. Would it
my
crash?
bad.
Not if you built your site on Wix. When you create a site on Wix,
All right. So first sign is Pisces. So let's see what's going on with you. So for you, I hear taking calculated risk this week. You're going to be taking calculated risk. Um, and if you are worried, Spirit wants you to know that you are almost there. All right. You are almost there. You have almost come to a completion of a lesson. Maybe some of you like series of lessons. So if you've been going through lots of disruption, some of you could have even been going through a situation of like a power struggle. And power struggle, it could be like in your family dynamic. It could be with like a parent, or it could be a power struggle when it comes to a love interest. It could be a power struggle even with yourself, like coming into your own power, realizing how powerful you actually are. And it is safe. It's safe for you to be you. And I hear strange. So if you feel a little bit strange, if you feel a little like fatigued, if you feel nauseous, just know that it's like an energy purge and an energy upgrade. All right. I hear subtracting. So you might be subtracting, could be some of you could be working on your bills, you know? So with subtracting, you could be um I just see you looking at your finances. I see you looking at paperwork. I don't know what you're subtracting, to be honest with you. Some of you guys, you could be in like a math class, and you could be struggling in math. But what subtracting can also just mean with your finances, like trying to cut down on your expenses. You could be cutting back. You could be doing different things in order for you to like subtract when it comes to your monthly expenses. All right. Um, what else is going on with you? I see you with a photo album. This photo album, you can be showing people pictures of yourself, or put it this way: if you're a Pisces and you're dating someone new and you are over their house, they can be showing you their family photos. They can show you photos of when they were young. I just see an album. I just see you looking through photos. All right. So some of you too, like you might also get a letter in the mail that you are not happy with. Because I hear like, are you kidding me? Are you really, really kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can just be like, are you kidding me? Can just be a letter that you get that actually makes you upset. But whatever it is that comes in the mail for you, I feel like you are able to get down to the bottom of it. Like whatever is going on in the letter, to me, it just seems like there's some type of discrepancy involved, like something that might not be accurate. Some of you too, I also see you getting a pedicure. So you can be treating yourself to a pedicure. I even hear friends. You can be with your friends. You guys can be going to the spa. You guys can be going to get your nails or your feet done together. And I hear kitchen. You could be cleaning out the kitchen. You can be having your kitchen done. Hi, my loves. You be getting your kitchen done. Oh, hi, Tiffany. You can be getting your kitchen done, and or just throwing out things in your kitchen. You don't have to take it literal. Like for me, I just see visions of things. So it could just be a vision of your kitchen. So whether you're throwing things out or whether you're having repairs done to your kitchen, there's just something going on like in the kitchen of your house. And I also hear taking calls. So you could be really, really busy with work. Taking calls could just be some of you guys too. You could have gotten a new job, or you can have a job in the office where you take a lot of calls. Um, Let me see what else. You guys are waiting for Sagittarius. um, so what else for Pisces? I hear tickets, please. That's what I'm saying. With tickets, please, you could be going out with friends this weekend or this week, because this energy is just supposed to be for the week. And let me tell you guys something seriously. Like, this is even from like experience with myself. Like, make sure you look for like your sun, your moon, and your rising, because you'll be so shocked. Like, suppose today you look at your sun, and then you come back in the week and you realize that your moon starts to resonate, right? Because energy is always moving. So make sure that you have your sun, your moon, and your rising down packed. But what else is going on with you? Your boss, you may receive a call from your boss. And some of you, I don't know, I just been hearing this for a few weeks with you Pisces about moving. All right. So let me see, if you're a single Pisces, what's going on? Single Pisces. Am I doing good with time? Single Pisces. Ooh, baby. If you a single Pisces, you defensive. You're very, very, oh my God. You have wish fulfillment. But how are you defensive when it comes to wish fulfillment? Like Nine of Cups is like a wish coming true when it comes to like love and like emotional matters. But why are you blocking it? I don't know. So with you, Pisces, with this in reverse, maybe you could be struggling to commit. You can be struggling to commit. You can feel as if whoever is coming towards you, you don't see yourself committing to. I'm on Pisces, my love, because this is in reverse. So I don't know. You'll be surprised sometimes of what we are hiding from our own selves. But Pisces, I feel like if this is you, can you be struggling with commitment? Or is somebody coming towards you that you feel like you don't see yourself committing to? Yeah, there's somebody who wants you. Somebody who's going to come in as a friend, and they're not going to want to back down. Somebody wants you, but I'm going to tell you right now, the way that I see these cards in position, like this is you, like trying to like block your heart off, and this is somebody right here coming towards you, and this is the blockage, like non-committal. But baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know who is non-committal. I don't know if it's you, Pisces, or I don't know if it's the cross watcher, or maybe you just don't see yourself committing to the person that's coming towards you, so you're defensive about it. And that's why you could be like holding your heart back. All right. I hear group effort. You might be working on a group project, or you might just be like online, like a workshop you could have joined. That's like a group setting. Let me see. So I'm gonna use these cards today too. And they're supposed to be like self-empowerment. So I'm just gonna see how this works with this reading today. Ooh, it shows the star. It shows the star, and the star just says you can manifest your every wish. So it's important for you to know that. You could be doing that. You could be trying to manifest exactly what you want, which will make sense. Maybe if somebody is trying to approach you with commitment and you don't see yourself being with this person, it could be because you're trying to manifest exactly what you want. Maybe they don't fit it, right? Different strokes for different folks. It bees like that in real life. And let's see your overall energy for the week, Pisces. Yeah, charging forward. So this is you, like charging forward. This is like you. Things are taking off for you. You could be working way more faster. If you were struggling with your energy, you could feel yourself to be more energetic. You taking more risk. It can even be you traveling. Maybe you're traveling this week for your overall energy. You can also have a lot to do, but getting things done. Yep. The awareness. You finally received the awareness that you need. Some of you too, like you can be moving away from a love. So even with that non-committal and you being defensive, you could be moving away from a love. Like literally, you could have gained the awareness that you needed to like take yourself out of a situation and just move on. For work, because I hear I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. So for work, didn't I say that? Taking risk. You're going to be taking risk, managing your finances more. Ooh. Be careful of clinging to the past. If you're comparing your old self, let me see. Now I see you taking more risks. What is the clinging to the past? To be honest with you, Pisces, I'm gonna be honest with the way this looks to me. You could be comparing your old self and the progress that you made in the past to what you're doing now. Because even it shows understanding. I feel like you're gonna get a way better understanding of how you need to, even with like manifest, even if we go back to that, you can manifest anything. It's I even hear clockwork. Whatever you're doing for work, it could be you manifesting a dream and you using, like, if you felt like a failure in the past, you using those past failures and those lessons to gain the understanding that you need in order to move forward and take a new risk. Because I hear like a giant leap of faith. So this is like you trusting in yourself. This is you trusting in the visions, you trusting in the manifestations that you have for yourself. This is like you really putting in the work that you need to be successful in your career. Especially if you're like if you're self-employed. If you're not self-employed, hi my baby. Yep. You're going through a big change when it comes to your work. I'm telling you, this is going to be good. Look at it. Look at it. Playfulness. This is like lightheartedness. You're going to feel so happy. I hear I no longer want to play by the rules, you know? Some of you guys would change. You could even be leaving a job. You can even leave like a 9-to-5 job. And I hear counterfeit. Some of you guys could have found out that the person that you thought was for you actually was like a counterfeit. It was a karmic partner that you were meant to learn a lot of lessons from. This could actually give you the courage to like go all out and do everything that you always dreamed of. This could have been holding you back, to be honest with you. I just feel a very free-spirited Pisces when it comes to this reading, to be honest. So, I don't know, I heard like all aboard. You going on a flight. You booking a trip. All aboard. I feel like, let me see. Oh my God. So Pisces was first. Who is next, my love? Aquarius. I hear on a hamster wheel. And I hear like, first you said that you were pregnant. Then you said that you don't want no kids. Now you're saying you want kids. I don't know. On a hamster wheel, do you feel like you're on and you always have to have the last say? Are you arguing with somebody, Aquarius? Are you arguing with somebody? Are you arguing about like your values, your beliefs? Because I even hear like stepmother. Are you arguing in regards to what you want for your future with someone that you're dating, like a love interest, like a potential mate? You guys are going over all of your values, going on about your beliefs, going on about who said what and who's who. Like you can be going, who said what? You can be coming back together with somebody and you could be like they always have to have the last word. You guys can be arguing about your differences or arguing of what went wrong the last time you guys were together. Because I also hear catching up. So you could be catching up with someone and they are very, very confusing. And I feel like you might tell them like this confusion is the reason why I had to push you away. Because one minute you want this, then the next minute you want that, the next minute, like you're very, very confused. You're all over the place. And this is what could be the issue. I hear the answers to your heart. I feel like, are you struggling, Aquarius? Like what your heart desires versus feeling like skeptical? Like, can you be in conflict with yourself? Oh, you got into an argument last night. Like, can you be in conflict with yourself or in conflict with someone else about like the wants and desires? Because like I feel lots of anger. I feel so much anger when oh, I feel so much anger, and I feel like you're angry at this person because they always have you misunderstood. It's like you want to be like understood by the person, but I hear violent. Like every time you guys try to talk about something, it can possibly go overboard and get violent, get confrontational, and it can all be about like a misunderstanding. Like what I'm saying, could I even hear like you're projecting onto me? So someone feels like the other person is projecting their insecurities. Some people even like your unanswered prayers. Like you're blaming me because your prayers weren't answered. And I feel like the issue could be somebody feels jaded. Somebody feels like the person always has to have their own way. They have to have their own way. But it's sad because deep down inside, you both have a lot of love for each other, but communication is off. It's like, let me see. Like the communication seems to be struggling between you two. And honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with this connection as of yet, because it seems like you guys come together, you argue, and then you go right back into your own corner. So I hear like a brief encounter. You guys, because I hear storming off. Like somebody can get so angry that they just storm off, and it's always like an incompletion. And I hear it can also be like a Capricorn, or somebody can have like very fixed energy where they can be stubborn, like stubborn to submit, stubborn. Somebody's just stubborn. But there's just a lot of anger. Me. So there's just a lot of anger. There's somebody who's more aggressive, and then the other person is more passive aggressive. So it's almost like when this person gets angry and starts to like go off, the other person kind of like backs down, and they're angry too, but they kind of like shut down. And then when they shut down, it frustrates the other person that's trying to be understood. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's what it seems like. Let me go back to unanswered prayer, because that's what, so my guides is telling me it's an unanswered prayer, and that's why the person is really pissed, and that's why the person pushed the other one away. They feel like their desires are not going to be met, and they get upset because it's like, damn, it's like I always feel like I'm close to it. I feel like they're close enough to it, but they're just not it. You understand? So it's like I even hear it like, dang, we were off to a good start. So it's like everything started good, and it seemed as if this person had the potential to go the full length with you, but it stopped. It's like the connection was growing, and then it stopped. And it stopped because someone else couldn't grow with the other person. That's what the issue is. Someone is unable to grow, and the other person wants more. And that's all it says. And I hear a vitamin deficiency. Somebody needs to start taking vitamins. I hear losing weight. You're going to notice that you lose a lot of weight. Somebody's going to be losing a lot of weight. And I hear pushing people away. And I hear a time ticking bomb. Be careful of your anger, Aquarius. And that's surprising. But you know what it is? Aquariuses are really not that aggressive. So they could have been holding this in for a long time. Somebody's starting to lose their patience. Somebody's going to regret that they ever even decide to hang out or meet up. And then when they finally get away from the person, they do say like, I will admit I was wrong. So the person will see what you meant, but they see what you meant once you push them away. Every time you push them away, they start to have, and I hear fatal attraction. This person, let me see, who is this? I feel like I'm doing a whole reading on like on a couple. Let me see. Who is this? Well, someone cried in this situation. I think you made someone cry, Aquarius. If you're the one who's like the aggressor, you could have really made the other person cry. Like, I don't think you mean to come off that aggressive, to be honest with you. I don't think you mean it. I just feel like you're so fed up. You're so fed up with the same cycle. You're so fed up with not being understood. You're so fed up with not getting your desire met that you start to go off. And I hear like rigid. You feel like the other person is rigid, like they're rigid. They're just inflexible. So one person is very intellectual, because it says your intellect arouses me. So one person, I feel like, to me, this comes in like, if this was a soul contract, one person is the teacher, one person is the awakened one, and the other person is like the student. At the end of the day, we all learn from each other, but one person has way more knowledge and they try to use the knowledge in order to like awaken the other person. But the other person is like, they're not waking up. No matter how much knowledge you feed them and try to get them to understand, they're just not on that conscience level in order to receive what you're trying to say to them. And that's what it is. They want to do this with you again. They actually want you, but it's like you guys cannot get on the same page for nothing. And it has to do with like, there's levels to this. This person is just, they're just not growing. That's what it looks like. So let me see. And somebody's very passionate because the other person is like, dang, you just take everything so seriously. And it's not that they take things seriously. Whoever is speaking, they're very passionate about how they feel. They're passionate about their feelings. Let me see. Yeah, see. Start a revolution. Somebody is very passionate. They're passionate about how they feel. They're passionate about what they've been through. They're tired of like explaining themselves to people, and it's almost like they can be spreading the word with their friends. Their friends could have been going through the same type of situation. So there's somebody here with like lots of knowledge. Somebody here in this connection is awakening, and they're awakening to a lot of deep truths. However, we all know that just because you wake up, a lot of other people ain't going to wake up with you. Everybody awakens on their own time, and some people may never wake up. And at the same time too, I don't want to say this, but I hear playing dumb. Sometimes this person will play dumb. They know exactly what you mean, and they feel very offended by you, but they're just not there yet. So they just can't grasp the lesson in order to show up in the way that you want them to show up in, and it makes them angry. So let me see, singles. I haven't just heard like a pastor. Somebody is strong with their voice. They could be like a pastor or like a spiritual teacher. Yes, is what I'm saying. Didn't I say that it like this is sad. It's like there's so much love here. There's so much love. And you see what I mean by the student? Somebody is a student. Somebody reads a lot. Somebody has a lot of wisdom, and they try to share it with the other person. You see how this looks, the book? There's lots of love here. But you see how this person reads a lot? They try to share the knowledge, and the other person is kind of like, they kind of acting like they don't want to hear it. But they need it. They need the information, but they just don't know how to receive. Ooh, somebody don't know how to receive. Be careful. So this is like defensive. I hear calling each other. Whatever you guys are going to go through, you guys are going to call each other, and you guys are going to like reconcile. Because this is like so much emotional fulfillment. You guys could be even just like emotionally tied. So there's a way that you both provide comfort for each other, but I don't know if the comfort is enough. Yeah. One minute you guys are not communicating and you guys might just spy on each other, and then the next minute you guys are talking. To me, this seems like a spiritual teacher, a spiritual lesson, but it may not be enduring. What is the overall energy for Aquarius? See? Mentally conflicted. They done got you messed up, Aquarius. So you guys come together. When you guys come together, this person feels the loss. So Aquarius, you may feel the loss. Somebody feels the loss. Somebody feels mentally conflicted and they feel the loss. And once again, just like I said, I feel like this is like one of those connections where you guys come together, then you break up, then you come together, then you break up. Because this now it's resting. So when you guys come together, maybe the person is going off about why they had to leave, why they had to take themselves away, and this is what leads to another argument, and then here you are again. Let's see for work. And be careful, because I just heard like I feel so discouraged. Trying to get through to this person may make you feel discouraged about love, and you don't need to feel discouraged about love. You just need to feel discouraged in that one person. That one person is not everybody. And let me tell you, whoever you are, Aquarius, like there's a lot of awakened souls out here. There's a lot of awakened women. There's a lot of awakened men. You can be in a connection. You just need someone who can like match your vibration. Maybe you outgrown this connection, but you're still holding on to it because of the emotions that you guys have invested together. Because there are awakened women and there's awakened men. I see them all the time, baby. They be out there all the time, to be honest with you. So for you, Aquarius, I see you taking a risk. You're going to take a risk that in your career that's going to be good. Because I see you celebrating, like it's a celebration. And this could be you just like celebrating yourself. You take a risk and you never expect it to be so good. So this is really, really good. And I hear collecting checks, or some of you guys can be collecting unemployment. So you could be collecting unemployment, but at the same time, you have a side hustle that you take a risk on, and it does good. Like it fuels you and it fills you. And if you're not on unemployment, it could just be you taking a risk and it works out in your favor when it comes to work. I even just heard you are my favorite. So it's hard for this person to like release you because you are their favorite. And I hear good luck. You're going to have a lot of good luck this week. And I hear erasing and blocking. You might go on a rampage where you just start to delete and block people from your phone. Somebody's going to tell you, I never meant to hurt you. I know you don't trust me anymore, but I've never meant to hurt you. Somebody wants you to know that. Somebody could be crying. Like, whoever the one, like, if you're the one who went off on someone and told them why you can't really do this, it's like you guys can both be really emotional about this relationship, this situationship, whatever it is. Capricorn. Somebody with the Capricorn energy. Oh my goodness. Be careful, because somebody might feel let down with Capricorn. Somebody might feel let down. Somebody might feel like I've risked it all for you. I gave you my complete trust. I was vulnerable to you. I trusted you. I told you what I've been through. You mentioned that you would never hurt me. You would never lie to me. You would never take me for granted. I can't believe I believed in you. Now you're forcing me. Now you're forcing my hand. Like you weren't even there for me when I needed you at my weakest, at my lowest point. Why everybody going off? Okay. I don't know. But anyway, I know what I wanted to say. I just stopped myself. But um maybe to be careful if you're a Capricorn, be careful of getting intoxicated, because if you drink, this might be the barrier of like saying a lot. You might get really drunk or tipsy and you have so much hurt. You have a lot of hurt and pain. If you try to use alcohol to numb the pain, thinking that it will just go away, it's not. So I hear clear communication, but it's going to be very, very cutthroat this time. Like there's a lot of things that you've been trying to hold back. There's so much pain and hurt that you've been holding in, and you feel very suffocated. You feel very suffocated, and your spirit guides want to liberate you, but you need to trust them. And I think you lost trust in your spirit guides because of a situation that happened to you. And I hear reliving in the past. Some of you guys can be struggling to let go of the past, or struggling to let go of what happened to you or what people have done to you. Some of you can also be struggling with how can something that feels so good turn out so bad. But we all know, like, the honeymoon phase is tricky. That honeymoon phase is very, very tricky, and I don't know if that's what it is. I think maybe you could have no, I didn't do Taurus yet. You could have got a dose of love. It could have felt really good, and then all of a sudden the person's true color started to show, and maybe you felt like like God or the universe tricked you, and nobody really tricked you but that person. That person is the one who wore like a fake mask, and you could have believed them. You could have seen them as like mature and masculine, like an alpha, and you could have thought you were safe with them. You could have thought that they were going to, make sure that you're okay, but in the end they did. And let me tell you why they backstabbed you. This person, they don't love from their heart, they love from their ego. And they always want to please everybody. They're always trying to please everybody. They're always trying to make it seem like they're in it for the right reasons, but because they don't have control over their impulses, they get led by temptation a lot. So this is a person who relies on their flesh. I always tell everybody, you need the balance. You need the balance of spirituality mixed with the earth, right? Is that how you have spirituality, and then you have like the earthly realm. And if you lack the spiritual, your spirituality and your prayer is what protects you from temptation. It protects your flesh, right? Because all of us have lust and desire inside of us. Every single person on this earth has like a shadow aspect where we feel tempted by danger or by habits that don't serve us. Every human on this planet has a shadow. Like, I feel like from now on, if you're dating someone, don't be so intrigued by their light. You need to understand what type of darkness that they have inside of them. What battles are they facing? Because every single one, including myself, every single one of us has a battle inside that we are facing. That's why we're here on earth. We're here on earth in order to purge our system from sin and from darkness, in order to transmute it so that we can get salvation. That's the real truth, right? Anything in between that is like people so afraid to face themselves, so they start to overindulge in their addictions. And then this is where unhealed trauma, and an unhealed trauma turns to like narcissism and mental illnesses. But not to get too deep on y'all, but y'all already know how I do. I'm a deep woman. I'm very deep. But anyway, because I crave lots of understanding. So, but anyway, if you have one side to you, this is why it's so important to even date somebody who has like a higher spiritual practice. Like, they believe in the highest. They know how to feed their mind and their soul, because if they don't feed their soul, then they're going to feed their flesh. you had a person that could have even, and this is the tricky part too, because you may ask people like, oh, are you spiritual? Are you religious? And people may say, yeah, I am. And they act like they're a part of the life, but they're really not. So this person hurt you. I feel like they are accountable though. That's the thing. This person is accountable. They do know that they hurt you. The issue is they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves because they're very impulsive. They need to learn and understand their darkness in order to tame it. And I say all of this, Capricorn, to say that you could have thought that this person was going to be like your knight in shining armor. The person will come into your life and make all the sadness in your life go away. And little do you know that they had their own emotional baggage, and what it did is this made a whole big hot mess. So they go around leaving messes. This is a messy person, and they're only messy because inside of themselves they have issues going on with themselves. So when you have issues going on in yourself that you have not resolved, it spills over on anybody. So it's like they do this stuff and they kind of be like Steve Urkel, like, oops, my bad. You know what I mean? But it's like, really? Oops, you just ruined my life, bro. You just ruined me. Ain't no oops. You ruined me. So this is the issue going on with this person. And I hear like having your head spinning. This person is really good. They will talk you in circles. They're really good at like trying to protect their image or trying to protect themselves from having to like, I don't know. It's just weird, Capricorn. This person got a lot. How about that? Baby, this person got a whole lot. They're really good at protecting their own self from having to like face their shadow. Or if you see them for who they are, they're really big on trying to deflect the situation so that you can take the pressure off of them. So be careful of that. Be careful, like a gaslighter, somebody who knows how to, but it's like inside of them is like a child who would say like, oops, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, you catch a child. You know how you like, you know how you catch a child, they're not supposed to go into the fridge and take them that milk and cookies, and you catch them and they're like, oops, and they feel embarrassed and ashamed. This can be a person who is struggling with their inner child. They have lots of embarrassment and lots of shame. So they will kind of like gaslight you out of holding them accountable because they're like a baby who got caught in the fridge and they feel ashamed. They don't want to get a beating. I hope you understood that. I had enough. So what I say, you know what? You know what's good advice for you, Capricorn? Be careful of your expectations of people, because the expectations that you have of people, they are not capable of holding up to the expectations that you have for them. They're not capable of it. So just be careful. Ask yourself and be honest with yourself. Where is this person in their life, and am I asking too much of them? Because I just feel like they're just not capable. I don't know why, but I hear like training a dog. Lord, I ain't got time for training a dog. Some of you guys may get a dog, or some of you, I don't know. If you have a dog, they want you to use the analogy of like training a dog. I'm done. I don't know why a dog. Maybe you could have been trying to train this dog. Maybe this, let me tell you, this could be a whole human dog, and you were trying to train them. Were you trying to train someone to love you, or train someone to be accountable? I'm done. I am done with a double D at that. Because let me tell you, not today. Not today. Singles. Not today. What is happening with everybody? Seriously, I feel like we all need to get marshmallows and some wine and go sing Kumbaya or something. What is happening with everybody? You could be with an Aquarius, and it doesn't have to be an Aquarius, Capricorn, but somebody could be trying to apologize to what they've done to you. They could have left you in confusion. They could have caused your world a lot of corruption. and they're it's kind of like a child. They hurt you, so they bring like little toys to cheer you up instead of fixing the situation. I feel like you just need to be careful with this person, because they could be trying to like bake you a cake and they could have like ruined your whole life. It's like, baby, a cake ain't gonna fix what you've done. It's I promise you, it feels just like that to me, Capricorn. It feels like a child coming and just trying to give you like a little cake, and it's like, but how is this cake gonna help the fact that you ruined my whole life? You know what I'm trying to say? Never mind, I give up. But this is what it is. Somebody, and you do love this person, you really do, and that can be tricky when you love somebody and they're not healthy for you. So you feel very, very closed off and defensive, because this you're arguing, and what you were hoping like for the person, once again, your expectations of this person to take accountability and blah blah blah, it's not gonna happen. It's just not. But they love you too, and they're hoping to heal this, but it's not gonna be healed in the adult way that you would like them to, because emotionally the person is just not there. And in order for them to be there, they would have to heal themselves, they would have to reflect, and we all know what people do when they're afraid of their shadow. They run. God. That's all there really is. See, I told you, somebody just wants to start all over. Can we start all over? They're gonna bring you a cake. I know I ruined your life. Will this cake make it right? It's like, what? So just be open to that. Be open to somebody wanting to make it right, but they're not going to do it in the way that you would like them to. It just means your expectations for this person is too high. I even just heard I'm running out of things to say. So I don't know if this person could have tried to get back with you multiple times, and they run out of they run out of lies, they run out of excuses, baby. They just all over the place. So let me see. That's so sad. I wish my crush loved me back. What makes you think they don't love you? People be loving people. People just don't be knowing how to love in the healthy way. Let me tell you something, Capricorn. Capricorn, baby, this is for you. Baby, this is for you. This is for you. And this is going to be for you again. Look at it. It says a shark. Swim away from this situation. Didn't I say that? This is everything that I basically was trying to explain. Spirit wants you to run. You better run. Baby, you better run, because this person, they're just not capable. Spirit wants you to save yourself. They're just not capable, man. That's all there really is to it. It's not about you. It's just this person is incapable. You know, they're just not capable. And I hear like stroking their ego. Be careful too. This person may need their ego stroked and stuff. Let me tell you one more story, Capricorn. Be careful too that this person doesn't have like mommy issues, and what they're really trying to do is get you to mother them. You understand that dynamic as well? Like, you constantly have to clean up after them and make rules for them, and they constantly break the rules. Like, honestly, this could be a mother-child dynamic, to be honest with you. It could be a mother-child dynamic. And if it's not like a mother-child dynamic, we have to keep talking to the person again and again and again and again, and it just goes through one ear and come out the other. It can literally, you could be dealing with somebody's, they're adult, but they have these inner child issues that are ruining the way that they function and show up. And that's what it could be. I'm done in real life. So be careful. When it comes to your job, I like this. Some of you guys could have took a break when it comes to work. You could have took a break. You could have took a leave of absence, and you could have been procrastinating on going back, and, you know, could have took that good old vacation and felt so good. You could be procrastinating to go back, but you're going to be, yeah. Some of you guys could have took a break because you have to deal with your mental health. And that's what I'm trying to say, why it's important for you to take care of yourself and swim away from people like this, because the more they hurt you, the more you are going to be out of whack mentally, emotionally, physically, and it's going to affect you financially. So this is why Spirit is saying to swim away, because it's only going to hurt you. Like Spirit wants you to starve your distractions. This says schizophrenia. You don't have to be schizophrenic at all. It could just mean like someone causing you mental issues, or issues in your life causing you mental issues and breakdowns. So be careful. Be careful with your health as well. Or you can work in a clinic with like mentally ill, or people with health issues. Maybe you work in the health field somehow. And I just heard it like, I'm so tired of pretending that I'm okay and it's not okay. So yeah, you're at your wit's end, and that's where Spirit needs to get you. Sometimes Spirit needs to get you to that point where you're at your wit's end, so you can stop allowing people to hurt you over and over and over and over and over again. Like you got to be the one to say like, enough, man. Enough. Sagittarius. Dang, I was on Capricorn for a minute. I hear fish tank, and I don't know why. Maybe because that fish. Let me move this fish away from me so I can focus. I hear this is not. Spirit says this all will add up. This is all gonna add up. Baby, are you at the checkout? Sagittarius, are you at the checkout? I see you checking out groceries. This is all adding up. You're gonna have to put some stuff back, Sag. Be careful of let me see. Be careful with your health. Be careful with your diet. Be careful with your health, and be careful of your diet. I feel like you could have been going good, and you might catch yourself starting to, but I see you catching yourself about to overspend, or about to, like, if you were doing really good and you going back to old eating habits. But I see you putting things back. I see you at a register. I see you at a store. And I see you literally like putting that back, or saying, oh, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this here. So being more aware. Sometimes you can get impulsive. It looks like you're going to start to, I see some romance for you too, Sagittarius. Hold on. Is that why you at the store? You trying to get right for the night? Baby, you trying to get real right for the night? Trying to get the snacks and the candles and the whipped cream? What you trying to do? What you trying to do, Saggy? Because I hear like spending the night with you. Like somebody's so excited to spend the night with you. You guys could have made a date to like Netflix and chill. This is probably why you at the register buying some stuff. Why? You about to have the time of your life. But they check off all the boxes. But they can't tell how you feel. They can't tell how you feel. And they need to know. Somebody needs to know, how do you really feel? They feel like you're really good at pretending. Maybe you pretend that. Somebody feels like you're good at pretending. And they don't want to let you go. And they know that you are like the talk of the town. Like they know that anybody would want to be with you. What is happening, Sagittarius? Somebody feels like you're the talk of the town. Anybody would want to be with you. They feel like you're so much more prettier in person. I don't know if you meet this person online. And literally, it could be any line. I say online. It could be like online, but like on a dating website. But you can meet them anywhere. But this person just feels like, I hear it again, like you pretend very well, so they don't know. And they're going to dress down. They're going to meet you at your house. They're going to dress down. And they're really excited, but they're also very afraid. They find you to be very mentally stimulating, and you stroke their ego. Like you probably give them really good compliments. They've been feeling out of place since the last time you guys linked up. So you're coming back together with someone, and I hear them saying like to themselves like it's been a long time since I've been able to like connect with somebody in this way. I want to live with you. I want to explore life with you. I want to stop second guessing myself. I want to take off my mask. I want to celebrate life with you. I want to understand you more. I want you to understand me. I know that this is a risk, but I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to put all bets in. I'm willing to put all bets in. I know you've been focusing on climbing to the top, and I don't want to stop you. And I can handle you. I really feel like I'm fit for you. I feel like we can trust each other. We can go out together. We can stabilize a real relationship together. Sagittarius, somebody is planning out. I even hear like they're gonna get you a jacket. They might even like get you a jacket, or if you guys are outside and you guys are like moon gazing, baby, you know I gotta say the moon. Okay, let me calm down because I'll be getting real hype. You guys can be like walking outside together, and they may give you their coat because I see you rubbing your arm. So they may like, I'm so excited for you, Sag. This seems real. Something real you can feel, baby. Woo. Woo. And I hear morning, you already know what's going on in the morning, baby. They may give you some morning loving, some good loving in the morning, baby. Oh, baby. Not the loving in the morning. Come on with it now. They give you the good love in the morning. And when they leave you, you feel their scent like all over you. I'm going deep, ain't I? Their scent is all over like your bed, and you feel so excited. Ah, damn. And then here goes the Sag moment. Can I trust them? Bye, Sag. Can I trust them? You get all excited, but let me tell you, you're good. You're really good at playing it off. You're really good at playing off your feelings. You're really good at playing, like downplaying how you really feel. Because after that person leaves, baby, I see you in the bed and like, oof, damn. You know what I mean? Like, nice. Like you feel real good, baby. They don't, whew, a little Netflix and chill. A nice little morning dose of, and you feel real good. And then you're like, okay, I gotta start working now. It's like you really jump back into yourself. And you know why? Can I tell you why I love this? You don't want to get too caught up on illusions or like your emotion. So you want to stay focused, because you could have had love in the past that could have threw you off of your focus, and you want to make sure that you don't waste your time, and you're going to make sure that you don't ever like abandon yourself for love again. So with you embracing the moment, but then jumping back up on the bed and saying like, all right, let me make this bed. Let me make sure I get my work done. It's like you keeping a strong head. Like not a strong head. But, all right, let me tell y'all something, because I ain't finna mess around with y'all today. But what I mean is like staying in your power. You're going to make sure that you're staying in your power and you're strong and solid within yourself, because there's been many times, and I hear playing back all your messages. Oh, okay, Sag, come back. So let me get to this person now, because now their energy is popping up. So once you leave them, suppose like after that nice morning, like they're going to be texting you throughout the day. And what they start to do is like read through your messages. So if you guys, because if I'm doing this, I'm scrolling, right? I'm scrolling. Sages, stay with me. I'm scrolling and I'm looking through all the messages that me and you ever had. So this is what the person is doing, like scrolling up and like looking at your messages. But they really want to be with you. And what it is, they want to stay on your level. So if you're a very ambitious Sag, they want to keep up with you. They want to They want to celebrate life with you. So they look through the messages to keep them motivated and keep them focused on what it is that they want. And what it is that they want you, boo. It be you for them, baby. It be you for them. They want all of you, not parts of you. They want it all. So, yeah, that's what I see. And let me tell you something, Sag, real quick. You don't have to sit on the phone and listen to anybody like complain. Because why are you all of a sudden too? I see you. Be careful of distractions. Be careful of you focusing and you working, and then somebody calls and says, "Oh, can I just talk to you for 1 minute?" And that 1 minute leads to 1 hour because they want to tell you about all their problems, and now your day is thrown off. Be careful. Put your phone on do not disturb, like Lovewins. Baby, my phone be on do not disturb all day. You hear me? I'm being serious. And somebody might send you pictures of a baby. Because I hear like, oh. And if it's not a baby, it's going to be like an ultrasound. And I even hear like, if you don't have no kids, Sag, you might be like, I can't wait till I have my baby. Bye. Ooh. And I don't know why, but I hear the song by Bobby Brown. It's my prerogative. I could do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I don't know. It's my prerogative. All right. You might also have somebody kick it to you, but they're young. Because I hear you like, oh, you too young for me. And they're like, age ain't nothing but a number. So you also, sorry. See, you have a passionate night. And this is like a brand new beginning on somebody that you were waiting for. So I hear I'm sprung. I just heard the song I'm sprung. Baby, if you sleep with this person, you're going to put it on them real good. Because they feel sprung. I hear everything happens for a reason. You're going to start to make sense of your life. You're going to see why. And I hear liberation. You're going to feel liberated. You're going to get lots of downloads. And I hear coming to you and exploding with emotions. And you will see how that works for you. Because I don't really know. Exploding with emotions. If you have like a player who was in your life who was being distant, if you have a player who was being like distant, they're gonna come and explode with emotions to you or something. By distant player. See what I mean? Somebody's gonna pour into you. Be careful. Like somebody who had a coke addiction. Somebody could have had a coke addiction. They had a cocaine addiction, and this is why they like disappear and have all different kinds of like emotions and stuff. But you have somebody way better. I hear faithful, and they'll like to play in your hair. What am I doing? Some of you college too. You can meet this person in college. See, let them go the tree. This could be you, like letting go of old people who hurt you, who made you feel defeated. Because I hear reclaiming victory over your life. You're going to be in a place where you're finally starting to like make your way back up to the top. You learned a lot from the people that you couldn't trust. You learned a lot from the people you couldn't trust. And some of you with letting go on the tree, you can be letting go of your family. You can have a family that they're not supportive of you. They take advantage of you. And you have to let go of your family. If it's not your family, it could just be like old flings that didn't become anything. You know what I'm saying? Overall energy. See? This is birth. This is like new energy. You're giving birth to a brand new life. Some of you even socialite. If you could have been on one of them little spiritual isolations, it could be you being more social. You You finally going through a lot of lessons, coming, like understanding your truth. Why did you go through what you went through? You taking accountability of your own habits, your own addictions, your own weaknesses when it comes to the choices that you've made in the past that could have led to like your hurt or your downfall, trusting the wrong people. It's like you understand the truth now, and you're going to be cutting out a lot of people, cutting out a lot of bull crap. And this is you giving birth to a brand new life. Some of you even coming out the closet, because I hear like I'm a lesbian. Some of you guys could be coming out the closet. So even with your truth, you know, living as a lesbian if you're a lesbian. Shit. Oh, work. I heard the song again. I'm sprung, she got me. Somebody, you won't have somebody sprung. Wishing that they met you sooner. This is you taking risk when it comes. Why everybody taking risk at the same time? Oh, I love this. Some of you, especially if like instincts, if you do tarot, like you taking a risk in tarot and seeing lots of growth. If not, it doesn't have to be tarot that you're doing. It could just be like you have a gut feeling that this is the time for you to like take a risk on your business or a job, and it works because it starts to grow. So I hear being more flexible. You're going to be more flexible, or spirit says you're going to need to be more flexible. Flexible in your thinking. Yeah. See what I'm saying? You could have felt like, and I just heard cross-dressing. Never mind. I'm done. So you could have came to a place where you were just tired. You felt stuck. You felt stagnant. And then all of a sudden you're going to take a risk. This is coming to an end. If you were stuck and struggling when it came to like your finances and your job, you're going to have a lot to celebrate. Even with this tree, lots of money, lots of growth. For some reason, there's something about this tree. Could have been ideas that were like at the bottom of the tree, like in the root, and it finally comes into fruition. Spirit says, trust yourself in this season. Save yourself. Sagittarius. Save yourself and trust yourself. Save your own self and trust your own self. That's it. Spirit says you would have never hit rock bottom so bad if you wasn't like stopping in your journey to try to like take people with you. You keep trying to take the wrong folks with you. This is the people that you got to let go. The ones that won't grow with you, you got to let them go. They were stagnating you. They were making you fall down. Baby. Got to get in line. A lot of things are going to be falling off your path as well. Spirit wants you to trust it. A lot of people, a lot of things are going to just be like it's going to be natural. It's going to be very, very natural. It's just going to be falling off your path. And I hear gaining more exposure. So if some of you wanted to gain more exposure, especially if you're a Sagittarius that have more clients, if you wanted to like witness way more clients, you're going to notice it. Some of you too, I just heard like, I'm done with superficial. I need me a title. So, Scorpio, you just graduated. And some of you like graduated, it's like, two things. If you have a child in school, they're going to graduate and hit their mark. Like they do way better than they expected or that you expected. Like you see their grades and it's like they like all A's. However, if this is not for you, I see you graduating from an old life and becoming the woman or the man of your own dreams. And let me tell you how poppin' that is. Let me tell you how lit that is. Body sculpting. Some of you guys, you're going to have your dream body. You're going to have your dream life. It's been waiting for you. It's been waiting for like whatever you want or whatever you've been working towards, it wants you too. People are going to say like, oh, you don't even look your age. Baby, you want like your confidence. You could have been stripped of your confidence dealing with the wrong people. You could have like like had your power taken from you. You could have been stripped from everything, to be honest with you, Scorpio. You could have had to stop. You could have been a Scorpio that had to like hit rock bottom and build your whole self up. You could have lost everything. I mean everything. Your car could have got taken away. Your place could have got taken away. Your power could have got taken away. Like you could have been stripped from a lot of things. Like even vehicle, your vehicle could have been repossessed or it could have been damaged. You couldn't even use your vehicle no more. You felt like you could have been through a lot where you had nothing left. That's all you had was yourself, your vessel, and your faith. And it's like you're finally given your wings. Some of you climbing out of debt. You could have even been in debt. You want to retire early and you're going to be able to retire early. I hear climbing back up. Even like if you took a hit in like the social ladder, you know what I mean? Like you could have fell off a little bit trying to get your money together. It's like your money is going to start to climb. Your social status is going to start to climb. If you're a single Scorpio, and I just heard Sagittarius, you can have a Sagittarius in your life already who loves you, or you're going to meet a Sagittarius, and I hear twin. This could be your twin. And let me tell y'all, don't get too caught up on the labeling, because with twin, it just means somebody who mirrors the same energy as you. Because I hear authentic. They're authentic. They're fun to be around. And if you have children, they're going to help you raise your children. They're going to be everything that you want and need. They're going to be very disciplined. They're going to love to like hug you. You're very huggable. They're going to like to hug you and squeeze you. And let me tell you something real quick. Don't think that this person just is all over your body because they just want sex. They don't just want sex with you, Scorpio. They really just love you. They really just adore you. And you feel like warm. Your body feels very warm and soft. And this is why they always like squeezing up on you. They just really like you. Moving on. This is just like you getting your swag back, okay? Getting your swag back, getting your confidence back, appreciating your curves. If you were a Scorpio who were like, like looking in the mirror, oh, I'm too thick, I'm too this, I'm too that, and you could have been like judging your body. You're going to be way more in love with your body. You could be falling in love with yourself, period. I even see you in the mirror. You could be sitting down in the mirror and showing yourself love and just crying from all the times that you could have took your own self for granted. We as people, we love to say, oh, Anthony took me for granted. Oh, Tiffany took me for granted. We love to say how people take us for granted, but we never ever tell the truth that we take our own selves for granted. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's honest. We take our own self for granted. We could have been it all along, but not seeing it. So when you don't see it, when you're not grateful for all that the highest gave you in this life, then you could be taking your own self for granted as well. But this is you. You could have just had an awakening. The only reason why I said this is because you're awakening to the part of yourself that you never used to like, the part of yourself that you used to judge. And you're looking at those parts of yourself and you loving up on them. So suppose you could have been like a Scorpio and like, oh, my thighs are so thick, or oh, my thighs are so little. Oh, I don't have a big enough butt. Like you judging your body, you judging yourself, you putting yourself down. You're going to start to look at yourself and say, I don't give a damn if I don't have like a big booty Judy. I love my booty just the way it is. So this is you falling in love with yourself and appreciating yourself just as you are. This is you feeling complete with your own self. And then people start to notice you more. People are thirsting after you. Why? Because you poured so much love into yourself that the world wants to love you too. Hint, hint, get to it. Your spirit guides are so so proud of you, and it took a lot of work for you to get where you are, Scorpio. So let me tell you what's going to happen. Be careful, because you're going to get a lot of love, but with a lot of love like that, they're going to be snakes who won't be hating too. So you're going to really need to stand strong in who you are, so that you got your wings. You don't want your wings to be taken away from you again. So keep taking care of yourself. Don't get to the top. Now you have everything that you want and you feel like, oh, I can just be, I can fall back into old habits. Spirit is saying like, you got here but like you need to maintain it. Keep taking care of yourself. Can't nobody take it away from you but you. What else? I see you watching the game. You could even be like invited to somebody's house to watch a game, like a sports game, or like you can be going to a sports bar. Some of you may even have like new friends or going out with your friends that you haven't seen in a while, and they're so excited to see you, and you love the way you look. But maybe like where you go, you might think it's a big event and it's smaller than you think, but you still have a really good time. And this is also you like thinking of new ideas to make money. Some of you even trying to like call a loan. You could be looking for a loan for like a home. You could be trying to like put an offer in on a home, or looking at loans for a new car. Some of you, if you have a child, you could be teaching your child how to drive, giving your child like lessons on how to drive. Um, and if you are a Scorpio, like sponsorship, suppose you have like, I don't know, like a channel or something that you're doing. Sponsorships, a lot of sponsors are inviting you or introducing you to other networks, and you just got a lot of great stuff coming to you, Scorpio. I keep hearing Sagittarius. If I hear Sag one more time, you're going to have somebody. Who is this person? Let me see. Singles. Let me see something real fast. You're gonna find a home that you love, and it has the porch. Some of y'all are big on porches. It has a porch and the view that you want. Some of you could even be getting a new complex, and it has like the views. It has in the complex, it has like a pool. And I don't know why, like roadside assistance. You could be getting a new house and a new car, like, or you may need roadside assistance. If you're getting a new vehicle, trying to figure out with the roadside assistance, with the new vehicle, like the insurance, right? Because with the insurance policy, they give you like $500 deductible, $1,000 deductible. Do you need roadside assistance? You could be registering a brand new car. That's what it sounds like. This is a beautiful week for you, Scorpio. I feel like it's like the beginning of a brand new life, and I really love it. I love it because it seems like you have like the right people around you, and things are finally going your way. So how about a week of just good luck? And I hear like I fought hard for this. Anyway, singles. Yeah. If there was a third party that you were a part of, I see you like it's done. You closed the door on somebody who was playing mind games, trying to control you. Somebody who took you for granted. And then look, I like as soon as you close the door, you have a brand new love interest that comes into your life. I love it. And it shows the 10 of Cups. This person could possibly have kids, or they're going to be someone who actually like they're going to be into your children. They're going to love you, and they're going to love your children. This is really big if you have children, Scorpio. I feel like if you have children, this is for you. I think I mentioned something about children from the beginning of this video. So somebody who's going to love you and love your children, they're going to love you just the way you are. Spirit wants you to know that you are safe. That's another thing too. If some of you guys are afraid of like the home you live in now, like you are safe in your home. Like you can trust that everything is going to work out in your favor and everything is going to be okay. Yeah. Whoever this person is, it's like they're going to be your ride or die. They're not going to back down from you. And they're going to see you for like exactly who you are, independent, but they're not going to back down when it comes to you. They're going to really want you. They're going to really want to work on this. All right. So like a real love. I hear bougie. They may think you're bougie. Let me see. I don't know, but some of you guys might meet Mary J. Blige, or you might go to like a Mary J. Blige concert. What did I say? I love this. Don't doubt your worth. You see what I mean? This is you like really starting to be into yourself. You could have went into a place where you were like doubting your worth, or like being very insecure in your looks, judging yourself. Like you could have been really like mean to yourself, and then attracting in people who would treat you the same way. This is why they say like self-love is important. You got to love yourself in the ways that you want someone else to love you. You know what I mean? Like if you want somebody who is like oh, I love the way, I don't know, like whatever you want, you just got to give it to yourself first. Whatever you want, you got to give it to yourself first. So I hear pouring back into yourself. You're going to notice yourself pouring back into yourself. And I hear like off the market. Like that's all it took for you to get this. And I hear gorgeous. The person's going to think you're gorgeous, or you guys can make a gorgeous couple. You guys probably going to make gorgeous babies together, or grandchildren. I don't know. Like, and you might have a child that gets like a modeling contract. You might have a child that's really gorgeous, and they might get a modeling contract. But you see what I mean? It's everything I said. Your whole life just takes off. And I hear going out to the city. If you got a boo thing, they're gonna take you out to the city. They may even take you shopping. You know, like exploring the city. But this is your life, your dreams taking off, you know? Some people think that you're stuck up or you're meaning, and it's you're not stuck up and you're not mean. It's like your face. You have like, I don't like to use that word, but like resting bitch face. Like, but you're actually very sweet. If somebody took the time to know you, they would actually see that you're such a sweetheart. Like how your face fix when you go out, when you fix up when you fix up your face. People may think like intimidated by you or threatened by you, but the truth is you are so sweet inside. You're not even on that type of time. Did I no work? Spirit says when it comes to work, be careful. Oh, never mind. Spirit wants you to know, like, in the past, you could have been judging yourself and calling yourself, like, you could have had goals, and you could have been procrastinating on your goals, and you could have been like, oh, if I was prettier, I would, do a YouTube, or I'll put myself out there more. You could have been judging yourself and procrastinating and using excuses, but the truth is, they want you to know it was the past that had you looking at yourself in ways that weren't true to who you are. Guys, can you press the like button if you're in here? Press the like button. Show Lovewins some likes. But anyway, you could have been clinging to the past, and if like suppose you had people around you and those people weren't really like treating you good. So you started to see yourself the way people treated you. You were identifying yourself with the past, not who you truly are. And you lacked motivation. So you lacked motivation because you kept healing from what you've been through. But you were in a lot of deep sorrow, a lot of regret. And Spirit says like you're completing this. I hear like the worst days of your life is done. You're done with the worst days of your life. Some of you may even start putting on makeup. So let me just break something down to you. It's so hard for me not to go into depth. It's just who I am. Take me as I am. Bye. Your perception of yourself was messing up your future. How you saw yourself, and you saw yourself, you were seeing yourself because of what happened to you in the past, the choices that you made in the past. You could have been judging yourself by your mistakes, and you weren't seeing yourself the right way. You're amazing. You didn't know you were amazing because you were around a bunch of people who would tell you everything wrong with you and nothing that was right with you. So this is why it's important for you to validate your own worth. You need to validate your own worth, because if you don't, then you're going to look at those people, how they treat you, and judge yourself according to how they treat you. Your perception of yourself was wrong, so you were afraid to go after your dreams. You were sad, and because you were so focused on the past had your energy. And when the past has your energy, you can't move forward. How can you move forward if you keep looking backwards? A matter of fact, let me have you do this right now. Walk forward while looking backwards and tell me where you end up. On your face. You can't move forward in life while still looking back. It's impossible. So spirit was trying to ask you, pick one. Are you going to stay stuck in your past, or are you going to walk forward? Because you can't be tied to your past and walk forward. It's impossible. However, the scales are going to be balanced. Just means that you had a lot of karmic lessons that you needed to learn from, and your scales are going to be balanced. Because you are balancing your scales and you're pouring into yourself, you complete the karmic lesson, and that means you get to reap what you have sowed. Like, you sowed a lot of things. People are going to even start seeing you as more beautiful because you start to see yourself as beautiful. But once again, it starts with you. Some of you might even like shave all your hair off, or cut your hair and do something cute to your hair. Libra. I said I didn't want to be on here long. I'm going to be on here long. Libra. Come out wherever you are, Libra. Be careful of somebody blaming you for something that you didn't do, especially when it comes to like work. There's missing files at work. There's missing case notes at work. Be careful when it comes to your job. It can even be like the person who does the shift after you. The person who does the shift after you could be like lazy and unorganized. So be careful of somebody lying on you at work. Like you do your job, and you do your job really good, but someone, like, I don't know, filing a report, there's something missing. It could be missing files or missing money, or there's something going on at work that you just really need to be careful about, Libra. Because they might pin it on you and it ain't got nothing to do with you. Spirit also wants you to, like, your base chakra. You need to start grounding yourself because you're scattered. You're all over the place and you're very scared. You're very scared, and I don't know why you're scared, but you need to balance yourself. Like, literally, even if you do like a 5-minute meditation to ground yourself. Some of you want to leave your job really bad. Like, you're tired of playing by their rules. You're tired of the back and forth. You could have a very toxic work environment and you just call out. You call out because you really don't want to be there. Or it's been on your mind. It's been on your mind that you really just want to do something else. If you're co-parenting, be careful of co-parents too. Because I hear like you really just need to grow the F up. Be careful of getting into arguments with like a baby mother, baby father, like co-parenting. Somebody feels like the other person needs to grow up. And what it is, like, Libra, whoever you're with, they're very miserable. They are very miserable. They're very unhappy. So what they do is they project all of their failures. They feel like a failure in life and they project all their failures onto you. And this is why it's like they punish you. I don't know why, but they punish you for their failures in life, and they put you down. They put you down behind your back. But I even hear like I've never felt so much like love for a person in my life. So you could love somebody even though they are mean to you. Or if you are co-parenting, it just means like you're only with the person like for the kids. You're not with the person because you love them. You're only with them because of the kids. And I hear fault. That's what they do, is just point out all your faults. They just screw you up. Some of you guys feel like they screw you up or screwed up your credit. They could have screwed up your credit. Or I hear bank statements. You have to find out on your bank statements that they were lying about, they were using your credit or using your money. This is too much. This is too much. I'm tired. Like, let me tell you, be careful. Be careful. Because I hear like, even when you try to like point out what they did, they end up cursing you out. So why would they curse you out if you catch them in a lie and they curse you out? Just be careful of this person, because they just seem very like dark spirited, like a dark spirited type of person. Like they could have only, somebody is only in this connection for society. You know what I mean? Like they're only in it because of like, for the image. You know, like it's all about image. It's all about stroking ego. It's not about, if they're miserable, it's because they're not living the life that they truly want. And somebody wants something more organic. Somebody wants something that's more authentic. And the other person is just really big about like impressing people and feeding into society and what society would want, but it's not what they want. And I even hear like pregnant at a young age. A person could have been pregnant and just stayed there because they were just used to it and they were young and they just didn't want to feel like a failure for giving up on their family. They didn't want to feel like a failure. Like they didn't want to be like a statistic, you know, like, oh, you just got together, had a baby, and then you broke up, or oh, you just got together, had a baby, and now you're divorced. They didn't want to look like a statistic. So they stood in a connection that they really didn't want to have just for like society. And now they're unhappy, and now they're bitter, and now they're miserable, and they're just at war with themselves, and they punish you for it. They punish you for the war inside of their own self. Spirit says, go outside. Go outside. Go outside, go into nature. It's like, if this story applies to you, you just need to get back to your own truth. You need to plant your foot on the ground, and you just really need to get back in touch with your own spirit. You know what I mean? Like you've been dealing with the flesh too much. You've been dealing with the material world, and you could have lost touch with what's real. And if you go into the woods, or if you go into nature, you will awaken to like your truth and what's really going on. Because I feel like there could also be some illusions in this situation. Singles. Because for you, I feel like you could be doing the best you can, but I don't know. Oh, sugar. Look at it. Look at it. Made my whole deck fall. I don't know. It says treat your body like the palace it is. I think spirit wants you to get back to your own happiness. Because this situation, like even with treat your body like a palace, maybe you could even be like, you know, smoking the pain away or drinking the pain away. And you don't really want to do it, but maybe it's kind of like numbing off your body in order to stay in a situation that you don't even like. It's this. You ever try to force yourself to stay somewhere that your spirit no longer wants to be? It's given that. Because no matter what you do, this person will never be happy. Because happiness comes from within. And in order to be happy within, you would need to understand who you are and what you need. And in order for you to figure out who you are and what you need, you would need to isolate. Singles. If you've been waiting for somebody to come and fix something in your house, they're going to come this week. And you might need to call a new worker because the worker that you got to work on your house, they're lazy. So they could have did like a rush job and they didn't do the job the right way. So you might need to call someone else to do it the right way. You know what it is? People out here trying to stay with jobs they don't really want. People out here staying with people that they really don't want. And things just ain't getting done the right way. Singles. And I hear airbrushing. Some of you may airbrush a shirt. You might start an airbrushing company. Singles. See justice. Let me see. This is the Libra card right here. What is going on? Singles. See, you might walk away. If you are married, you might, or let me just tell you this. If you are in a marriage and a commitment, because justice is the Libra card, which is balance. It can also be karmic justice served. Let me tell you two things this can mean for you. You can be in a marriage that you're just there. You're physically there, but baby, you done checked out a long time ago, baby. You done checked out a long time. You ain't there, but you're there. If not, if that's not the case, you're finally going to leave a connection, and then that's going to put the balance back into your life. Because I hear like hurting your feelings, revealing all your flaws, taking advantage of you. You guys to be careful out here in these streets. Everybody ain't got a heart to love. And I mean that. Like that's real. I feel like being on this spiritual journey, that's what they help you open your eyes to. That as much as, like, I'm an empath, right? You are, Lovewins? You're an empath? Really? You've been doing all these readings? It's obvious I'm an empath, right? But I will never forget, like, starting my journey. Like, my whole thing was, because I had so much love in my heart and I was so sensitive, I automatically assumed that people had that heart for me and that people could love. If you give them love, that they will just give you love back, because love was natural. I felt like love was a natural state for everyone because I was so bubbly and always wanting to help people. I thought everybody else was like that. And I feel that the spiritual journey is like, and awakening is like awakening to that truth, that everybody doesn't have the same heart as you, and everyone is not capable of loving to the same capacity as you, and not everybody even gives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's when your intuition increases. That's when you learn how to discern who is capable of loving you and who's not, who's capable of being accountable and who is not, who's capable of giving and receiving and who is not, because everybody is not gonna be like you. And it's the most powerful lesson, because a lot of times people sit around waiting for like people like this to change. And 10 times out of 10, they do not change. What am I doing? Yo, I love when I do that. What just happened? Let me see. See, look at it. This is all about love. You had a lot of lessons about love. You had so many lessons. Hi, my lovely. You had so many lessons about love in your heart. You have a huge heart. You need to find someone who loves the way you love, and you be all right. Well, this is you though, taking your power back, taking your, I hear taking your crown back. It's all right. You lost your power. That's all right. I see you starting to defend yourself now, starting to take charge of your life now and your heart and your happiness. You know, such is life. Some of you may even like treat yourself to like a new purse or like some new boots, some new shoes. Work. Oh, sugar. Oh, God. Work for Libras. What's going on with Libras? Work with a money. Oh, my. Everybody's feeling. You work a lot. You work so much. If you feel tired and just feel like kicking up your feet, it's okay. It's because you're like a workaholic. I feel like you even try to I feel like you even like even when you're tired, you still try to work. And I hear complain about it. Be careful of overworking yourself. Because spirit is saying like it can cause you a lot of health issues. Be careful of overworking. Spirit even says like you need to take if you have like time, like paid time, you need to like have some silence to yourself. You just need to like go on an adventure, just take a trip, just do something to fill your own cup. Spirit also wants you to work on your courage. I feel like there's something deep down inside that you want to do, but you need the courage. You really do. Virgo. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. I don't know why that came out. Baby, somebody listening to some Tendy Pendergrass or something. Somebody is fixed on you. If you finally decided to cave into temptation and ask somebody out, or somebody is doing this to you, somebody is so excited. They're finally like, if you were on a break with someone, or I don't know, let me just tell you the story the way I see it. Somebody's been interested in you. They were waiting on you to see if you were going to call or see if you were going to reach out to them first. They were very fearful. They could have even been tricking themselves to like stay back from you for a while, but you've been on their mind. This could have been like a ghosting situation. Somebody could have ghosted you and was hoping that you would like chase them, but you didn't chase them. And it's good that you didn't chase them, because during this time of isolation, they were able to see themselves and see how ridiculous, call it out for what it is, to see how ridiculous they actually were. They like, because you didn't chase them, they seen themselves as being very petty and immature. And they think that you caught on. So because you didn't chase them, they're going to call you, and they're going to be way more calmer, and they're going to be way more different. If this is another story for you too, you can meet somebody this week from around your block, around your way, around something close to you, and they see you, but this is not the first time that they've seen you before. They've seen you before, but they were too scared to like say anything, or they could have been having like self-esteem issues for all that. And this time they catch you by yourself, and they're braver now, or they could have went through like a spiritual lesson that helped them level up and mature. So now that someone who was coming to you as like complacent and stuck, I hear reversal spell. There's a reversal spell in your life that's bringing you harmony. Like you're going to bounce back. Anything that you lost is going to be replaced. And people who were like trying to guilt trip you and make you feel bad for living up to your best potential are going to be like witnessing the biggest massive transformation of your life. It's going to spill over into all areas of your life. You didn't think that it would happen. You didn't think that, you would make a difference. You didn't think that you would be able to overcome all that you went through. I even hear like your student loan. You even have a student loan that like is going to be removed from off your credit report. Shoot, I hope that happened to me. I'm gonna go check my chart to see if I have Virgo. But anyway, moving on. It's not about me. But you're gonna even have like a student loan that's removed from off your credit report, and I hear a split image. Oh shoot. Whoever you're about to meet is gonna be like a split image of your ex. They look like them, but just maybe a little bit taller or a little bit shorter. And that's what's going to have you torn. So if you meet someone, what's going to have you torn is that they remind you of their ex. Is it your ex? Mm. You're just afraid. You just don't want to waste your time. And I see you taking pictures, or somebody's gonna ask if you could, if you guys go out together, whoever this person is, you guys may be going out, and they may ask someone if they can take a picture of you two together. But why it look like you're not enjoying yourself? Like they're so excited, but you seem so uptight. And I hear like afraid of being friend zoned. You're afraid because you gave your trust to the wrong people, and whenever you meet someone or you get close to someone, you get scared. And some of you kind of got used to being by yourself, or you could be playing back old memories. I don't know. I don't know if because this person resembles someone of your past, if it makes you start to think about the past. I don't know. Does this person trigger you a little? Whatever. But anyway, I hear removal. You're gonna have something removed from your credit report. Some of you guys can be accountants. Some of you guys could do taxes. You about to be paid. If you do taxes, baby, you gonna be paid. If you do taxes good, you need to email me. I need a tax person, like an accountant. But anyway, that's besides the point. Some of you guys have like a side hustle, like you do taxes. Um, Let me see something. Let me tell you. So let me try to hurry up, and it like I shouldn't say that, right? But let me just say what I gotta say. Yo, you had an ex that was trying to do voodoo or something. Sorry, I gotta laugh. That's so funny. If you had an ex, like it's like a reversal spell. Like whatever they tried to put on you, they were sad that you left them. They wanted you back. They could have been trying to like send you spells and all kinds of weird stuff. Do you know it all bounced back to them? It bounced back to them. And now their money is funny. They can't make no money. Everything falls apart in their life. They're never happy. It's like everything that they tried to do to you, it ended up bouncing back to them. And even they have to watch you live your best life. So I mentioned something about, I'm done. I had enough. So if you found yourself like, why I keep thinking of this person? Because I don't even like them like that. Like, I don't even like them like that. Why I keep thinking about this person is because they were trying to like use it, baby. Even if it wasn't an ex, it could even be a friend. Baby, sometimes it be your own friend who be trying to do that. Like you don't want to be friends with them no more. So they try to use all kinds of tricks to like hold on upon you when you done, because you found out who they are. It doesn't even have to be, if it, to me, it can either be an ex, like boyfriend, girlfriend, or it can be like an ex friend. And because, like somebody you could have went to school with and you could have outgrown them. So they could have been trying to use like harmony spells to like bring you back in, and it didn't work. But I'm Virgo. Let me just, like, let me just tell you my belief system, and I'm gonna leave y'all alone because my belief system ain't gonna be for everybody. I just feel like ain't nothing in this world like you don't wouldn't you rather somebody's genuine love? Wouldn't you rather somebody's genuine like friendship than to try to like force your will onto somebody's life to make them to like you if they really don't like you like that? Wouldn't you rather it just the natural way? Bye. You ain't got a lot of me, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Okay, singles. I know everybody feels different, but I'm just saying, like, see what I'm saying? Like, what is this drama? This drama king, this drama queen. Woo! Like somebody that you could have been with, and they felt very emotionally fulfilled by you. Like you were so good in the bed to them. If this is an ex, you were really good in the bed to them. They really liked you. They could have been addicted to your energy, or they could have just had so much fun with you. You brought a lot of fun. You could have been a very like adventurous Virgo, or you could adventurous in the bed. However, it was too much drama for you, and you could have called it quits with this person because they could have had some issues that were like spilling into the connection. It's this person that I'm telling you that they feel tormented. It's like whatever they try to do to like hold on to you or keep you in the connection, it didn't work. And you've been holding back from them. And then, like I said, you've been holding back from them. It didn't even work. And then, like I said, you have a new person that actually is going to come into your life. You guys are funny. That's another thing too. Whoever this person is, like, you could feel like disappointed in what had happened in the past, so you can be a little uptight. But when this person comes in, it's like they take you out your comfort zone. They're like fun, like, let's go hang out, let's just have some fun, and somebody who will recognize you for all that you are. So let me see, like, what would the past person say? Because that just flew out. See what I mean? Like, they're scared, they don't know what comes next. And that's another thing too. I guess when people like get afraid or they get desperate, they will start to do things that I don't know. I'm not gonna even do this. But they see life differently now. So you could have taught this person a powerful spiritual lesson, even and somebody who saved all your text messages and your messages. Like, you see what I mean? Like, somebody that you could have had to walk away from is very, very stuck on you still. And they just want to make amends. I did say that. I said, like, somebody trying to make like a harmony, somebody trying to make like a harmony spell for you two to come back together and make things work. But this is you. I don't even know what you want. And you probably don't know what you want. You probably don't know what they want, because it's like, if you like me, then why are you always trying to do things to like ruin me and make me feel less? Like, I think you went through that with this person. But anyway, like I said, you have somebody new. Let me see. What is this? I don't even remember what this message means. Let me see if I can look at it. We are all just stardust. I just like universe. We all are just a part of the universe. Let me see what that means. I forgot. What does this mean again? 31. When we are children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds. Spirit wants you to keep the balance in your life. Keep the flow of energy even open. And when I see like keep the balance in your life, I just feel like be open to receive and give. Don't close off your heart. Stay in the balance of giving and receiving. A lot of people don't realize, like, that's why they don't get new love. Some people don't get new love because they close off their heart. They get so angry and frustrated, they end up closing off their heart, and then they don't attract in nothing. But, but anyway, the overall energy. Ooh. This is you. You're going to spend a lot of time to yourself, like trying to map out your destiny, what it is that you really want in your life, especially if you had to go through like a really bad relationship, or like, you know, some of you feel like your back is against the wall, but it's not going to be that way forever. You could be in solitude. You could be reading. You could be researching. You could be seeing what other options do you have when it comes to like wealth and building like your fortune, and opening up yourself to more. You could even be learning about like some of the painful situations that you've been through in your life and wondering, why did you have to go through it? You know, I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself, which gives you a better understanding of your destiny. But that's what I mean. Go back to the other card. Like, be careful. Don't close yourself off so much that you like, you need to open up to receive. If you keep yourself in solitude and shut down, then it prevents you from seeing, from receiving. So just be careful. Solitude is important. It's a part of the spiritual journey. We all go into isolation when we're going through like a learning phase in life, but don't forget to come back outside. Don't forget to come back outside. Don't forget to socialize. Don't forget to give and receive with people and laugh with people. Work. Damn. Oh, yes. Well, celebration. Something pays off. I hear like your hard work has paid off. Like some of you really want generational wealth. A lot of you, I don't know why, but like son, if you have like a son specifically, or you just have children, you don't want them to go through what you went through. And I hear like passed down trauma. You don't want them to like feel how you felt when you were a child. You know, you want to leave your child like legacy. You want to leave your children something, and you're about to have a breakthrough. Like you're getting closer to this generational wealth that you truly want. So it's going to be okay. Like this is you, like understanding, you know. I feel like a lot of times you go into solitude because you're trying to gain more understanding and knowledge about your dreams, what's working for me, what's not working for me, what can I do, or what can I change within myself to get closer to this destiny, this big wealth that I'm trying to build. You're learning about wealth, you know. You can even be watching YouTube videos on building wealth and about stock and investing. You will be married. Some of you are afraid, like, will I ever get married? Will I ever walk down the aisles? You will. Leo, I hear your dad. Your dad has been beating up on himself about how he treated you, if he left you, if he wonders if you forgave him. Did you forgive him for what he has done to you? Mm-mm. Damn. Where did that come from, right? um he feels like he never gave you the parental guidance and love and structure and discipline that you needed. You know, he feels like this could have saved you. This could have really helped you in your life if he stayed on top of you, if he stayed with you, if he lived closer to you. Some of you live at a distance with your father. They find you to be so independent. You're so independent, you're so strong. And they feel like you had to be strong and you had to be independent because they left you no choice. Like your back was against the wall from the day that they turned their back on you. You had no choice but to be strong and save yourself, and they know this. They feel like it's a sin. Don't start with me. They feel like what they done is like a sin. It's a sin to leave your child. It's a sin to allow your child to just spin out of control. It's like they're beating up on themselves for what they have done to you. So just know that you have a mother or a father. I said dad. I'm gonna stick with it. You have a father who feels like they didn't save you. They only been stuck on their self and broken promises, and they said they will call you back. They don't never call you back. They don't ever pick up the phone just to check on you, just to see if you're okay. And I hear like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's like they're beating up on themselves for what they have done to you. They left you no choice but for you to work harder, for you to like starve your distractions, and for you to do what it takes. They left you no choice because they were so, and I hear like they're sick of themselves. They're sick of themselves. Some of your fathers, and not all, but some were like arrested. They kept going back and forth to jail. They have a record. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Leo. It don't matter like if your dad wasn't there for you or not. It seems like you doing way better. Like you reprogrammed yourself. You've made it a point to like make sure that like you go to college or you go to school or like you finish school or you do things that you said you're gonna do so that you won't have to be like your dad. So some of you could have struggled with love because of the fact that you didn't have a father to show you love. Because I hear on and off, on and off, on and off. You were going through some relationship challenges. It's because, and if I don't know, like, suppose you speak to your dad, you guys speak together once in a blue. They feel like you're going through your relationship woes because they weren't there to show you, but they're proud of your progress. They feel like they're so proud of your progress and that nothing stands in your way. Like you don't let nothing stand in your way. They even like the way you talk now. They're proud of how you talk. You talk like someone who is very, very wise and knowledgeable and intelligent and eager to learn. So they're proud of who you are, but they can't take no credit for it because they feel like they left you. So I hear making more money now. If you're like a Leo, like you make more money now, your wishes are coming true. Some of you guys have two jobs. And if you're a Leo with two jobs, you're going to have one job. I hear like I'm going to have to stop soon. One of the jobs you're probably going to stop after the holidays. But if you were like your back was against the wall, you were backed up on your bills, you were backed up on your rent and stuff, like you're going to be fine. You're going to save so much money. Some of you guys are just saving a lot of money. And I see you hitting your goals. Yeah, I'm still here. You funny. You funny, Nina. But I hear pillow talk. You might have a boo thing. You guys might be laying in the bed and pillow talk. You could be struggling to sleep because you're struggling like, what's my next move? Is it gonna work? Something that you're working on. You wonder, no, is it gonna work for you? I see you going out to lunch or taking yourself out to lunch. But I see somebody. I don't know if it's a mother. Yeah, I did Sag and I did Virgo. Sag and Virgo was done already. I don't have that many signs left. You might go out to lunch. You're welcome, my love. You might go out to lunch. Like you might have like a mother who takes you out to lunch or a friend. But let me see for singles. Some of you Leos have somebody living at your house, like sleeping on the couch for now. They need a place. They don't have no place to go. Some of you too, scheduling a doctor's appointment. You probably feel sick. I hear like ear infection. You probably have like an ear infection. Or you have a baby who's been screaming because they have an ear infection. You even like, Leo, you may even have like a baby father, baby mother who spies on you. They don't take care of the child the way that they're supposed to, but they spy on you. They watch you. I don't know. All right. For love life. You could be, for love life, you could just be trying to manifest love. You could be holding back. You don't know what's going to come. So this gives me like single Leo vibes. You're trying to manifest new love. If you were dating somebody, I hear like you hope they are okay. If something was going on with them, you hope that they are okay. Yeah. But like not having a love life sometimes makes you feel unbalanced. Like emotionally unbalanced when you don't have anyone to like hold and comfort you and be with you or lay up with you. You get lonely. But you do have a Taurus. You have a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo who's going to come back around to you. And if they are away from you right now, it's because they could be going through like emotional issues. They're like emotionally, they're unbalanced. And I hear stigmatism, like there's like a stigmatism blocking them, like self-hate. They could be going through some like internal conflicts that they're trying to heal within themselves. I hear the last relationship that they had, it left a big sting on them. And this is why it's blocking the connection with you. So they could have been trying to feed off of your energy in hopes to like heal. They could have been trying to use your energy to heal from what they've been through. But it didn't. It just started to bleed over in the connection. So now they're by themselves trying to heal themselves and trying to get back together from what they've been through. And if you're waiting on this person, they'll tell you like you've been on my mind. They may even use the memories of you to keep them like happy when they feel low and alone. See, like Phoenix rising, if you're going through like a storm or like a hard time, you're going to come up out of it. Like a happily ever after feeling like your back was against the wall, especially in love. Yeah, I knew it. You have a universal blessing coming in love. I did Scorpio. Scorpio's done. Some of you could have even like manifested communication. Maybe you were manifesting communication. Somebody could have been, you didn't know what happened to them. Why are they so quiet? How come you don't hear from them? Like somebody holding back from you and you don't know what happened, and you finally like manifest the communication. They're probably going to tell you what they've been going through. You may even hang out with this person, but you're going to find out when you're with them that like, damn, they're not ready. They really aren't. I can feel it in their energy. What will they, real quick, what will they say to you? Wait, why would I do that? Did I do work? Hold up. What will this person say to you, Leo? Aw, you inspire me. Didn't I say that? They hold on to the memories with you. You inspire them. And I want to make amends with you. They're going to take you out to lunch. Just you and them. I don't know if I did work. Let me do work. I hear a business opportunity. You're going to get a business. Yep. You're going to a business opportunity that's about to launch. That's going to give you lots of money. You didn't think it was going to happen because you had a lot of trouble in the past with this. Clarify. Or you could have been in a mindset like nothing good ever happens to me. But a lot of people around the world is going to, whatever this is, it's going to work out. This is a lot of letting go of the past energy in each reading. I really love this for everybody. Cancer. Somebody's suspicious of you. They want to walk away from you because you haven't been answering their calls, but they just can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. You could have been suspicious, thinking that this person was spreading rumors about you and lies about you, and a part of you could have felt a little bitter towards them because they tried to like play you. It could have been like a bad romance gone bad and you felt hurt, they felt hurt, but you've been on this person's mind. They can't stop thinking about you. They want to make it clear to you that they didn't mean to hurt you and those rumors weren't true. It's like somebody, they have bad luck. They feel like they have bad luck with women or they have bad luck with men. Every time that they try to do something, it ends up like turning out bad. They may even tell you that. This is like somebody who likes to play the victim. So just be careful. They have like a woe is me character. Everything bad always happens to me. They feel like their back is against the wall. They feel like they don't have anyone around them. It's like they do the good people bad and the bad people do them bad. It's like, I don't know. Cancer, they have a bad habit of giving their heart to the wrong people. But be careful of this person because I see like a dark cloud or a dark shadow on them. It's like they always need like sympathy, empathy. And you're not going to trust them anyway. I see you feeling like your chest starts to get tight when they come around you. You don't even trust them. But you feel bad for them. I don't know why I just heard Pringles. You might be eating potato chips a lot. Pringles is a potato chip. You might like go to the store to buy potato chips. You have like the munchies. It could be anxiety. You know everybody got their own anxiety food. Some people could eat cookies when their anxiety starts to come up. You could be like eating chips. You like to eat chips. You might also find yourself sleeping a lot. Sleeping a whole lot, a lot of sleep. Yes, girl, we in Sag season. This is, oh my God. I just realized that. I don't know why I just heard that song Birthday Cake. No, that's not what it, oh, no, I heard Birthday by Trey, what is it, Trey Songz? I forgot who sings that song. I forgot. But you might have some family members that come to your house and try to like cheer you up. You may even have like some of you have a maid. You might have a maid or a family member who like tries to like help clean up your house to help you because you've been really tired and a lot has been on your mind and you just want to walk around in your pajamas and just sleep. So somebody's going to come to your house and try to like cheer you up or help you with cleaning up the house, or I don't know, some of you may even just have a maid. I don't know which one it is, but somebody is helping you. Some of you could also suffer from migraines, like you might just take a pill and go to sleep. But it could be stress. And what it is, it's like, I even just heard, like, I never pictured my life to be like this. Sometimes you can get into, like, what you thought your life would be like versus what it is. But you have some beautiful memories. Even like your love life. You could be, like, feeling like a failure in love. Because who you thought you would be with, it didn't work out that way. You know, like, it can be like temporary depression, Cancer. It could be temporary depression. Spirit also says take your hands off of it. There could be something you truly wanted, or it didn't turn out the way you wanted, and you just got to let it go. And yeah. See, the King of Cups, somebody who was like non-committal. They have a lot of love to give you. They want to work on this, but they have commitment issues. They have a fear of like, some of them, they could have been like adopted. They could have been adopted or something. Oh, I heard my parents didn't want me, so why would you? They have issues, like their parents didn't want them, so they just don't understand what is it that you see in them. Like, they don't see what you see. Like, why would you want me? My parents didn't want me, so why would you? Like, this is their mindset. They don't even know this, by the way. Maybe they do. Like, I don't know. Maybe they either do or they don't. I'm not really sure. But it's like somebody really does have a lot of love, but they have a habit of sabotaging connections, because it's like, why would you want me? Like, nobody wants me. You know, like I don't know, something to do like that. It could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. But they struggle with commitment. But they could be offering you commitment. They could see you as peaceful. They could see you as understanding. They can see you as like, damn, you have such a happy, balanced life. You're the only female or male that I've ever seen that has like so much good luck and attraction. So they see you as being able, and I hear grieving. They could be grieving the old self. They could be overcoming their lower self, which makes sense of why they've been so down on themselves. They probably had to go through a lot of stuff, like karmic stuff. Yeah. They can't help themselves though. You better be careful with this person. Like, they're addicted to you. They want you, but they can't help but like sabotage. They just can't even help themselves, man. They just play so much mind games and leave things confused and have people trying to chase after them. It's like they want you, but they can't help who they are. They need help. They need help. Seriously, enough. See, they be watching you. I watch your social media. I check up on you to see what you're doing. You've been on my mind. They feel like they can be themselves with you. They want you back. I heard this song by Tupac. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I don't know how you feel about them. And I don't know what you're going to do with this person. I don't even know what they're going to do with themselves. They seem like a mess on the inside. Wait. I got to stop doing that. They're going going to try to force themselves to be ready for something that they're truly not ready for. So be careful, which means they see you and they see that you have happiness. They see that you have peace. They see that you have it figured out. However, they don't. So they might feel like if I'm with you, then I can have this too if I'm with you, but they don't realize that the war is within. So wherever they go, they will just bring that energy with them because they need to heal that aspect of them, that woe is me, because they'll sabotage it again and again and again and again and again and again. Yeah, it says start a revolution. Some of you guys could be thinking about like starting something new, whether it's like a woman's group or whether it's like a group that like you speak your truth. Something that's like therapeutic. Did I say that? Therapeutic? Yeah, I said it good. Let me see. What is your overall energy? Memories. Didn't I say that? You have like anything in the dark came out to light for you. You were able to see people for who they are. You had to leave people where they are. And that's the lesson I feel like is for everybody. You may want the Four of Wands with somebody, but you got to leave them where they are. Like it's not your job to try to make a... Never mind. I'm not going to say that. However, this is like you, like memories of love, even with the love and light. Love and light. You can have a memorial at home. Somebody could have passed in your family. Somebody could have died. This person has your heart. Whoever they are, they have your heart. They could have been stone cold at times. It could have been like a father. You could have had a father who passed on that you miss. And they had a different way of loving, but you knew that they loved you. You could miss your dad. It could, just somebody that you love. You feel like they watch over you and they protect you. And if it's not, because honestly, I feel it in my heart. If somebody passed over, you still feel them in your heart. All right. A grandparent, a loved one, just people who you used to be close to, and it's not that way anymore. I hear Pilates. You might start doing Pilates. That sounds cute. Pilates. Facial mask. You might go to the spa. You might do some sweet stuff like try to use healing. I even see you with like a pot and you boil the water hot and then you put oil in the pot and put your face over it. You might get like a treatment or use natural herbs to heal. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You're gonna be okay. I feel like, didn't I say that like temporary depression? Like temporary depression, like feeling like life is just awful. And you like it's messing with your self-worth. Some of you could feel like a failure, or like things are not taking off the way you wish they would with like your job, or it's just temporary. Whatever you're going through is temporary. The life you thought you have, you would have had, but you don't. It could be messing with your self-esteem. You can be really in your head, and you could be taking some time off from work. But it's so funny. It's like maybe you need a day off to yourself. Maybe you've been pouring into so many people and the cure for you is self-care. Maybe you need to take off a day of work. Yeah, like have somebody help you clean. Have somebody, take yourself out on a date or go to the spa, just because it says celebration. So you have something that you'll be able to celebrate. Maybe your dreams are taking a little bit longer than you expected, so you can lose faith sometimes, but things are going to be okay. For others of you, you can work with mental patients. You can work with patients who are mentally ill at work. You can have patients who have self-worth issues and they trust you. Some of you guys can work at a hospital. Some of you guys can do oracle cards for a living and help people like with the future. But you know, you can work in the medical field, you can work in an office, and you can just be with the silence, it can be quiet. This can be a quiet week. If you have your own job, if you normally have a bunch of customers, it could be a little bit more quiet with your customers. And the reason why it's quiet is because spirit, the highest, God is giving you time to deal with your own self and your own health. Because some of you guys can be workaholics. So if you need a mental health day to take care of yourself, spirit is saying take it. The job gonna be there. You still gonna celebrate. You still gonna get the clients when you come back. Putting yourself first is not wrong. Sometimes you just need it. Or even get like a trusted friend. If you have a trusted friend, to just tell them like, yo, like my life just sucks right now. I just don't feel good. Sometimes you just need to get that out. A therapist, somebody, and just take a day off and then come back home to yourself. You know, we all go through ebbs and flows of emotion. I did everything, right? I did I did everything for cancer, right? This is long. I'm on here for a long time. I didn't think I would make it. I was so tired. Y'all, I've been eating those Thanksgiving leftovers, and let me tell you, I threw them out because I said I gotta get back together. You know, like you eat that Thanksgiving food and it's so heavy. And when it's heavy, it's kind of like your body feels sluggish. You just want to lay down. So I cleared out my fridge today and I went back to the farmer's market to buy like my fruits. I went to go buy my fruits and stuff. I got to flush my system out from all that stuff. I don't like feeling like you too, right? Yo, Nina, I'm over here dying, yo. And I'm really conscious of my eating now. I was never like that before, but I'm very conscious of my eating, especially like doing readings. You want to put like good stuff in your body and energize yourself the right way, because channeling is very, very exhausting within itself. So I'm like off a freaking you did that? Fruits and vegetables? Yeah. Every Monday I go and buy brand new fruits and vegetables every single Monday. But I couldn't resist that leftover. That Thanksgiving leftover, baby. I feel like I can't wait to lay down. Gemini. Damn. Gemini with the 222, baby. Is that 223? You know what, Nina? You don't know how we do it. You gotta love it. You have to love channeling in order to do it. And I really love it. Like, this is such a passion of mine. It's like, I love channeling, and I only love channeling because I never know what's gonna come out. Like, I never know what's gonna come out. And I got so good. Like, if you give me a name, like if you can text me somebody's name and I can just read their energy just from you texting their name. You don't even have to send a picture. You can just give me the person's name and I can read all of their energy. So I don't know, it's just fun. Channeling is fun, but it's exhausting. Thanks, boo. But for Gemini, oh, I know I hurt you. I know I hurt you. I should have never left you like that. I thought you were faking. I didn't really think that you would take me serious. You've been on my mind. I've been working a lot. I feel like a failure. I've been taking a lot of breaks and like trying to go out and just work on myself. So for you, Gemini, You're going to come back together with somebody that you could have been sleeping with. It doesn't seem like it was a relationship. It just seems like this is somebody who you would go to when you were alone. When you felt like low in your energy, or when you just felt alone, you would go to this person, but then you either pushed them away or they pushed you away. And somebody could have fell back into old habits. If you guys didn't work, they were always interested in you. They just, like, their lower self would take over. And somebody wanted to rush. I don't know if it's you who wanted to rush the connection or they wanted to rush the connection, but they're tired of pretending that they're okay. They're tired of pretending that they don't need you. They're tired of pretending that they don't love you. And even when I say love you, I feel hesitant. So somebody loves you, they could have been trying to hold back their heart because they wanted to just be outside in these streets and they didn't want to give anybody their heart. They were very protective over their heart. They didn't trust anyone. But for some reason, like they had an ex that they were like stuck on, and like they were in love with their ex so bad. They weren't willing to let that person go. So they started just to sleep around with multiple people in hopes of filling the void, or sleep around with multiple people and waiting for their ex to come back. They felt rejected by their ex lover. So you could have just been somebody that they could have been sleeping with on the side while they're waiting for an ex to return. However, it doesn't work. It didn't work. And they can't stop thinking about you. And they don't know why they can't stop thinking about you. So they're proud of you. They're proud of you. They found out why you pushed them away. So you could have pushed them away. You could have been the one to push them away and call them out. They felt very, very jealous. They felt very jealous. They were always interested in you. They just didn't know how to be clear on what it was that they wanted. They just didn't know how to do that. They also have a big fear that you could have fell in love with someone else, or that you could have went back to somebody from your past. So that's what kept them away for so long. But you've been on their mind. They're going to tell you that, like, yo, I even drove past your house. Or spirit says they drove past your house, and this is a hint for you to know who this person is. They were so stuck on one person and trying to get one person that they blocked a lot of people who could have loved them. So I hear, like, I fell back in love with my life. I fell back in love with myself. This could be you. Like, I've been working on myself. I fell back in love with myself and my life. And I just see you catching up with somebody. You just catching up with somebody. And if you guys went through like turbulent oil, baby, I don't know why I said oil. Did you run out of oil? Do you need oil to cook your food? Bad Gemini. But I can't stand that when you feel like you have enough like oil or milk, and then you get so excited think you about to cook up a good meal and you ain't got no oil or milk. But anyway, moving on. Is that gonna happen to you, Gemini? Make sure before you start cooking that you have all the ingredients. If you did something different to your hair, if you got a haircut, or if you did something to your hair, the person gonna tell you how they love your hair, that you look different. They're also, when they walk away from you, or after you guys have this conversation, I hear confession. After this confession that they give to you, they're gonna feel so stupid. And I don't really like using that word, but they're gonna feel so, you know, they're gonna feel so stupid. They're gonna feel so stupid for pushing you away. They're gonna realize, like, yo, all this time I thought that they were holding a grudge against me, and you weren't even thinking about them. Like, you let them go. You had to let them go in order for you to focus on what it is that you needed. So a person who must have thought you were like holding bad blood between them, or blah 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 blah, and it's not even like that. They're gonna find out, like, yo, I've been into myself. You thought I was worried about you? I've been on me. Baby, it's me versus me. I'm not worrying about other people. That's how you're gonna feel, Gemini. Like I'm just trying to find my own self. I'm trying to find out what works for me. I'm trying to find out what makes me what makes me happy. Came across your channel. I am Gemini. So somebody who thought that, you know, you probably were you took them out your, like you had bad blood between them, they're gonna find out that all this time, like you just leave things alone. You don't really, you're good. So it's like making peace with someone. And I don't know, they may even tell you that somebody died around them. They had a close friend that died, and they're going to tell you about like whoever they were waiting on ended up like ruining their reputation and embarrassing them. Embarrassing. I like that word for some reason. I need to stop. Okay. So let me just see. I hear running a lot of errands. And if you're not running a lot of errands, you might just be running. Like literally, I see you outside. Because baby, let me tell you something. I don't know if any of you guys like live in New York. If you're like the New York, New Jersey area, oh shoot, I gotta go. I'm on 15%. How many signs I got left? Good, I only have 2. If you live in a New York, New Jersey area, let me tell you, this weather been really good for this time of year. Like this area, I like that. You thought I was feeling you? Yeah, Gemini, it's gonna be like that. That's good. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's a good one. You thought I was feeling you? It's gonna be like that, Gemini. I love that. That is mad funny. Who's that? Tara? Oh, you thought I was feeling you? It's gonna be like that, Gemini. They thought that. And you was just chilling all along. But if you are in like this weather is so nice. This weather is hitting, baby. I don't even have no big bubble coat on, baby. I'll be having my little sweater on. But anyway, I say that to say you can be running outside, like jogging, trying to get your mind right. And see, it's exactly what I'm trying to say. You are really just like working on your mind, working on your figure. If you have like a business, working on your business or working on your job, your finances, you're not really checking for nobody. So it's just so funny that they thought you were in this with them, and you're definitely not. You're definitely not. But anyway, I don't know why I just heard like love at first sight. Love at first sight. What's going on? You could be a Gemini that if I can't have all of you, I don't want none of you. You can be a Gemini that's really big on that. Like you don't believe in chasing, you don't believe in begging back for nobody. And honestly, if I can't have all of you, then I don't want any of you. You could be like that. You could be like that. Or you're only going to play the game but so far before you take your love out of it and focus back on yourself. Because to be honest with you, whatever Gemini this is, it's given like grown and sexy vibes. Like you're grown. You don't really have time for like the runner chaser games. And even if you find yourself a little guilty of playing it for a little while, eventually you're going to pull yourself out because you want the real thing. Baby, I can do battle by myself. What are you talking about? It could be like that. Singles. See what I mean? Like, clarify. Somebody, I think you're trying to manifest real love, Gemini. I think you feel burdened like that the people that come your way are like toxic. You attracting toxic people or people who are emotionally unevolved, people who, it's like, I think you're getting really upset at the quality of people that are coming towards you. I feel like it's not given what you want. And this is why I hear erasing. You could be erasing and blocking people because you're not into it. I hear like you learned the law of attraction and you're trying to use the law of attraction to attract in what you want, another counterpart. You're tired of karmics, you're tired of fakes, and you're just tired of like beating up on yourself about your mistakes. I just feel like you're at a place where you're just moving on, and people don't really understand. You're really moving on, like you had enough, you know? Yeah. So this is what I mean. Like somebody who, see, somebody who's bitter, somebody who could have been bitter and jealous, and they have so much passion towards you, and you see the projecting because they're bitter, because they're jealous, they thinking that you feel this way too, and you don't. Like you're minding your business, but they are really in love with you, but they're jealous of you, they're bitter of you, and you're gonna hear from them. You're gonna hear from them. They in it all by themselves. Damn, I gotta. All right. Be careful of people asking you for money because they think you got it like that. I just need a loan. Can you just loan me X and X amount of money because they think that you got it like that? And you might have it like that. You just might not have it for them. But anyway, when they come around, you see, like you feel like the person like let you down, and you have way too much to lose. That's how you're going to feel when this person comes around. And what their issue is, they just find you so attractive. And they wish they can go back. So they messed up an opportunity that they had with you, trying to chase something that didn't even turn into nothing. And now they just have the sweet memories. Let me see. This is beautiful. This is you getting lots of rest and you getting lots of recognition. Like lots of recognition, lots of high honor for all that you have done, all that you are. And getting lots of attention. I don't even know, like affection. People are going to really want your attention, want your affection, or something that you may do online, on podcasts. You get a lot of like recognition and reward for what you do. Some of you Geminis are really, really gifted. And I hear like, I don't know how to fake feelings anymore. So if you knew how to fake in the past, like you don't know how to do it anymore. Tell me about Gemini for work. Yeah, you're going to take a risk on something new. And you're going to see this, like you could be working with other people, participants, other people working with you. It could be like a podcast. This is something that you put a lot of your time and energy into and a lot of faith into. And this is you finally persevering. You know, this is even like you remember what I said about you jogging, you like working on your mind, working on your body. Like this is like you conditioning yourself so that you can handle all the success that you prayed and asked for. You know, sometimes it ain't God, it ain't the universe, it's us. Like we need to get out of our own ways. We need to understand our limitations so that we can kick the gates down on ourselves. This journey is way more about ourselves than anybody else. We need to move out our own ways so that we could be given everything that we ever wanted. And I see you doing this with perseverance. I feel like you tired of it. You just want to get out your own way. You want the big life, rich life. Sorry. Coming like them can't stop us. I gotta hurry. Oh my God. Taurus. If I was Taurus, I'd be like, baby, you ain't gonna rush my sign. I feel like my phone's about to die. Taurus. Somebody talking to you and somebody talking to you, somebody excited to see you, but you're not interested in them. Like you're in a rush. I see you rushing, like you have things that you need to do. There's things that you have to get done. Some of you could even be excited your own self because you finally get to go on a date with someone or see someone that you've been interested in. Like somebody has been asking around about you. They didn't know if it was safe to get involved with you, so they could have like played the back really quick. But now they see that, like they see you in plain sight, and they've been like using visuals to like manifest you and attract you in, and it's gonna play out. They have a manifestation that's going to come true with you, but it's only coming true because you want them to. You guys might go to the movies to see Wakanda. It don't have to be Wakanda, but I just see you going to the movies. You could go to movies. I hear it's your choice. They can, like it's going to be your choice. You want them to show you a good time. You've been interested in them. I don't know what their issue was. Maybe you were waiting to see what they were going to do and they were waiting to see what you were going to do. But yeah, they wanted to know if you've seen their flaws. Are you looking at all their flaws? They feel like you dismissed them because you've seen their flaws. But I don't think you were looking at their flaws like that. You were just waiting on the right timing so that they can approach you differently. You know how somebody try to come for you and you just like, try again, baby. That wasn't it. It could have been like that. But I hear having such a good time. You're going to even tell them, like, if you go out on this date, you've been interested in them. You're going to have such a good time. I'm talking about, and I hear burning calories. You could join the gym. You can have a gym membership. I see you like running on a treadmill, or cardio. A stairmaster. You could even just buy one and have it in your house, have it in the living room. You ever buy a stairmaster and before you know it, it turns into like a closet. You put all your clothes on it. Bye. I ain't got time to make jokes. I got to go. But you could be I just see you rushing. I see you cooking. I see you dancing while you cook in the kitchen. And I see you also like planting new seeds. Just means like trying new things out. You're going to be taking more risks. You're really excited about this date. I see you shaving your legs. You're even shaving your legs for this date, baby. You trying to be real good. Flossing your teeth. Some of you guys are going to go to the dentist. It's been a while. You need to go to the dentist. And if you had a friend that you haven't seen in a while, picking up from where you guys left off, you guys haven't talked in a long time. You thought that they were jealous of you and you didn't know what was going on with them and whatever. They're going to tell you what they've been going through. And I hear career. They can be focused on their career. They could be focused on making big moves, and you could have thought it was something else. You could have took their distance as something else, like them being passive aggressive. And I hear learning more lessons. They're going to tell you how they had to go through some other lessons and you've been on their mind. They've been thinking about you, but they, whatever, and fumbled the bag. They could have fumbled the bag. They could have lost a lot of money. They could have took a chance on something and invested a lot of money and lost their money. And they were just depressed and broke. And they're going to tell you about all that. Broke is only temporary, so don't get caught up on that. But anyway, where am I? Singles. Somebody is going to you're going to help somebody find a new place. But I hear like laying down the law. Laying down the law is like, if you guys are going to connect back together, you're going to tell them like what your pros and your cons are. What are your deal breakers? Like, this is what I can't do and whatever. You also have an ex who thinks like you're punishing them. They feel like sorry, or somebody feels like you're punishing them secretly. Like secretly you're trying to teach them a lesson by distancing yourself. And signing a lease. You're going to sign a lease. Like, suppose like your lease is over. Your landlord's going to give you another lease to sign. Yeah, I love this. Ugh. You're moving away from deception and deceptive people. Not only that, I just feel like some of you guys could have been in an abusive relationship. You're moving away from like an abuser, like somebody who drinks alcohol and just beats on you. You're going to finally have the courage and the power to face the reality that this person is truly just toxic. Like they're damaged on the inside and there's nothing that you can do. So you're going to leave this person. And that's what I'm saying. Holding back from a person, literally, like energetically, you could have created an energetic block so that they can't even get nowhere near you. You created it. You're that powerful. Did you hear me? And you have wish fulfillment with someone new. And whoever you gave up on and blocked, they've been stalking you. They've been bitter. They've been jealous, and they've been watching you. You gave up on them, but they watch you. Whoever they are, I hear like a stoner. They could be somebody who like smokes a lot or drinks a lot, and they stab people in the back all the time. They always find fault in people, but they don't never take fault for their own selves. They're bitter and jealous of you. And here I go with like this new lover. You have a new, I hear twin flame. It just means somebody who's going to mirror the energy, and they won't punish you and they won't cause you trouble and harm. Oh shoot, Taurus, I didn't Oh, I love you too, my love. So this is you, Taurus, focused on the destiny. Focus on destiny and overcoming the obstacles. And even the obstacles can be like you having the courage to move away from like abusive, toxic people, whether it's family, whether it's friends, like you just releasing yourself and jumping over on the other side. Once you are, you're capable of it. You just need to take the leap. Yeah, but you will, because you found out the truth of these people that they can't change. I hear there's a ribbon in the sky for our love. You have a union coming, a divine union, and a new social group, and you're going to have new patterns, new behavioral patterns. You're going to be taking care of yourself more. You're going to start to take yourself more seriously. Some of you even like a new facial regimen, because your face was breaking out, but it could have been breaking out because you could have been stressed out and it could have been causing you breakouts. Losing a lot of weight. Some of you have to go in front of a judge. Somebody might have to like do community service. And I don't know if that's you or whoever's coming toward you, but like community service, it could be a child that has to like serve time, a child who you probably thought was going to get like put into jail. They end up having to do just community service. All right. The judge is going to be on your side. If you have a child with a court case, the judge is going to be on your side. When it comes to work, there's a lot of harmony and a lot of money. Spirit wants you to trust yourself, or you're going to start trusting yourself. You thought you were wasting your time, but you weren't seeing the fruits of your labor, and all of a sudden things just switch like a miracle. All right. And if you filled out for a job, they're going to be calling you back this week. Something you filled out for, you're going to hear from them this week. All right. Aries. Oh my God. I feel like I'm rushing. Woo. 247.13. 247.13. My phone going. What percentage am I on? Aries. I hear Florida. You might go away to Florida. You just need a vacation. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back too many times and you just need a vacation. You just need a reset, and you're going to go to Florida. And if this is not you, this can be somebody that you know. Like you need a reset. And when you come back, your head is going to be clear. You're going to be starving all your distractions, and you're going to start to focus and work harder. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to take the higher road. Before you used to entertain chaos, and now you're going to start to take the higher road. You learn to trust yourself a little bit more, so you're going to be making more money. I see you meditating more. You're really big on meditating. You might even start your own like meditative class, or you might join a meditative class because you want to balance your chakras. You're very spiritual, Aries. Why did I just hear like I hate hearing that? You hate hearing what? Somebody coming for me? Hold up. Damn. I was channeling. What just happened? Be careful, like your toilet being clogged up. Something to do with the toilet and the pipes. You're gonna need it like maintenance to come help you with the pipes in the bathroom, because baby, there's something that's stuck. Anyway, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You could be watching a show where somebody gets married, or you could be watching like Married at First Sight. You could be really interested in being married, or wondering or visualizing about what it would be like to get married, or you could just be going to a wedding. And if it's not, like I said, you could just be watching a show with wedding. I see you with a paper and a pen, and I feel like you have a great idea, but you're just trying to map it out. You're trying to map out this idea. It could just even be you and your schedule. You have a schedule and you're trying to plan. You're trying to organize. You're trying to be way more creative and go outside your own comfort zone. You've been interested in doing this for such a long time, but you just didn't know how. And then all of a sudden you're going to get a download, or you're just going to get an idea exactly how to do it, exactly how to do it. And what else? Having a friend come over, or they're going to come over to pick you up. I hear house hopping. You might, or bar hopping. You might go to house hopping, like, I don't know, like going out, like doing different things. Oh, like you can even like be volunteering with house hopping. You can be going from house to house to give people something, like gifting families, or oh no, I had to stretch. But I hear whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. I hope you don't get pulled over, because anybody got time for no damn ticket. I'll tell you that much. Get a ticket in New York City, baby. That's what, $150. Anybody got time for no New York City ticket? But anyway, because you don't have to be from New York City, but be careful of tickets. I know I have subscribers and clients from like London and stuff, so not everybody from New York. But anyway, climbing up the ladder. Climbing up the ladder, Aries. Monica, what's your zodiac sign, Monica? But anyway, climbing up the ladder. Some of you guys can be making shakes or drinking juice. Let me see. Oh, Capricorn. Let me see. Oh, I like this. Lots of balance. Aries, you might go out, because I even just heard rose. You might go out with a couple of people. But this is like you standing your ground. And I think it's like standing your ground on what it is that you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. Yeah. Standing your ground when it comes to your ideas. And this is, you're going to get, I hear removing blocks. If you felt stagnant, if you felt blocked, these blocks are coming, like they done. If you had goals, let me tell you, if you had specific goals on a vision board, I see you being able to take down the picture because you were able to achieve it. Even like a higher status, a higher ranking. And a quote. Some of you guys might be really good at like making quotes or making memes, and you have a meme that you post and it hits everybody's soul and they're like, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You ever get that good post that you need at the right time, that good meme that hit you at the right time, and you like, yes. It just validates everything that you were feeling and it takes all your worries away. I say that to say, Aries, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because whether you felt in the past that you weren't getting the recognition or nobody like, people need it. People need you. People need you. You never know. Let me just say this real fast. Don't ever count out where the highest or God has you serving, right? I feel like if you look at your whole life and you look at all the different things that you did to like help people or improve your community, or you had to serve at different places in every season of your life or whatever the case may be. Don't ever doubt where you are right now. You can be serving and mentoring to people, and it may not seem like a lot to you, but it's like you could be saving lives out here. So don't ever feel like what you're doing is not enough, because I feel like you've been battling generational curses and you've been battling like negative voices, and you're going to overcome it. And you going through what you go through, I'm telling you, like, you're going to start to get deeper into your, like, what you've been through, and people are going to connect to you on that level. So don't discount the road, the journey, the highs, the lows. Damn. Hold up, Aries, because my phone is dead about to die. Let me just do something real quick. For love, you have communication possibly coming from a Pisces. You have communication coming from like a Pisces. Somebody coming in. I hear stronger. The connection that you guys are going to have is going to be stronger than it was before. You guys are going to learn a lot about each other. And for work, lots of harmony, lots of balance. Spirit wants you to trust yourself. I knew it. Didn't I say that? You completed like a lower level where you weren't getting the things that you really wanted. It's come to a completion. And you finally, you could have been completing a cycle of comparing yourself. You finally get the guidance that you need, or you start listening to your higher self, and you reach a lot of success. All right. I hear those days are over, and you faced your shadow. The shadow completion is done, and you have a brand new beginning. Lots of choices, lots of offers for you. And for this person who's coming towards you, I won't let you down. If they let you down in the past, they won't let you down. I hide my feelings for you, and I feel so drawn to you. So that's who's coming towards you. I send you all so much love and light. Oh my God.